Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first call of 2026, January 2nd. Uh, and here we'll talk about DevNet 2 prep and any other things that are there to discuss regarding the long running DevNet 1 issues that might have been discovered. And I believe that some of the resolutions have already been there, but let's look into it. So let's start by updates first from Anshul.
Yeah. So during the last couple of weeks, initially, like I had raised a PR to update containers on the Linux spec side. It got merged, I believe, last to last week, and it was like a precursor PR to signature aggregation stuff. Post that, I created another PR which basically aggregates these signatures, and for that, I had to create bindings around for lean multisig, and there were like some minor modifications that I had to do to add like uh, to make like specific structs and add certain command macros on top of them. So I had to poke some stuff for that. Although like eventually in the bindings, like I had added a new test flag so that uh, while aggregating these signatures, it will basically return a single 0 byte, and at the time of verification, it just checks that if there's a 0 byte present and simply returns true. And this was specifically done for like the Python specifications and stuff for our implementation, which I'll be taking up next. We can like use the proper aggregation and stuff because it is able to aggregate the XSM signatures. But yeah, that PR also got merged a few days back, I think 3 4 days back. So we are mostly uh, done with like the DevNet 2 on the specification side. Apart from that, like on the Zeam side, I had my block syncing PR, which got merged on 31st. Thanks to Gajinder. He reviewed it twice. He had like flagged some pruning issues, which I had addressed. There are like a bunch of issues. I think I have created like 3 issues related to that, in which like I can improve the data structure. So uh, right now I have to like go over through the map to find childrens of all the blocks because childrens are not related to the parent. So for each node, if I have to like look for the childrens, I have to go over through the map, which is like O of n square. I can improve that and make it like O of the number of descendants. So yeah, I'll pick that up maybe next week. Yeah, that's about it from my.
Okay, I can go next. So, some smaller incremental updates and changes I've been working on. The major one would be Poseidon. So I just updated the ongoing PR, and I really appreciate reviews on it. So, again, to reiterate, I use 24-bit, a 24 field width, and I did test it, the same operations with Plonky. I've added those tests as well. So the results from Plonky are also matching what we are doing on using Partha's Zig, not Zig Poseidon anymore. So it has Zig now, which has Poseidon implementation within it itself. So apart from it, I added the FFIs for signature aggregation functions. There might be some changes needed to it. So that is something Anshul has pointed out as well. And apart from it, I worked on the justification optimization using caching. So that PR is up right now from my initial runs. Again, those were some very different runs. I added a lot of metrics to measure each specific step, how much time is each specific step taking. So that is still in draft, so it needs a couple of updates, but the structure is there. So I'll ping in the group when that one is ready for review. And apart from it, just Grafana visualization, when it has some like messy merge conflicts that I'm resolving right now. So I'm down to the last few ones since there were a couple of new functions added, like pruning and everything. So making sure nothing gets left out. And if these are my updates.
So I see in your Poseidon Hasher PR, you have used hash zig to take the Poseidon hasher. So can we move the Poseidon hasher out to an independent library? I mean, we had zig Poseidon
Yes.
library
So
itself. So
yeah, since Partha is not there, so what he told me was that a couple of operations and a couple of basically values and constants were causing issue and with parity. So he and maintaining two different repositories and libraries was giving him quite some overhead. So he moved that to Poseidon to has Zig for the while being, and he said he will be moving back once he's satisfied. So uh, we can just again, since it's going to probably going to be a one-to-one port, we'll just need to point to Zig Poseidon if that happens.
yeah, Guillaume.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask. So you have this SSZ library, like ssz.zig PR that's open. I see you made a lot of changes. I did not review, but I had a look at it back in the day. Then since then you made a lot of changes. What's the status of that? Because I see there's still a lot of experimental stuff. I mean, okay, you have this Poseidon enable thing, which I don't quite understand why it's there. So, okay, we don't have to discuss the specifics right here. But my question is really, do I need to look into this? Do you need more time?
But
Yeah.
that one is ready. So the Poseidon enable is just a flag. So what I did was to create a SHA like API for Poseidon. So it's a
Mhm.
drop-in replacement. So if you put in the flag, it uses Poseidon as the hasher. If you do not, the default is the SHA-256.
Okay. I don't. Okay, I'm going to give a lot of pushback on that, but yeah, let's take it offline. No, no worries. Thank you for
Sure, sure.
the.
So
By the
how do
way,
you envision, Guillaume, that we switch between SHA-256 and Poseidon?
I think that should be done outside of the library. The library should be agnostic, just have a hasher, and then it's only Zeam. At the Zeam level, you say, I want to use Poseidon, or I want to use a SHA-256, and this is when it happens. Yeah. Okay. Let me.
Actually, this makes sense actually. So
Yeah.
I think what Chaitanya has done, he has sort of, I think the code. If I look into the code, he has created so the changes in the main you know SSD code are that he replaced SHA-256 with the hasher, and hasher could be any of these two things. And I think what we need is that we need we need to change Chaitanya, that you can init with a hasher, SSD with a hasher, and you get that SSD instance, and then use that to do whatever
Exactly.
operations you want to do.
Right.
And
So
and that was sorry. That was how it used to work. So I don't know. I need to review the PR again, but that's how it used to work. Yeah, 3 months ago. So we should make sure that still remains like that.
Okay, so I have some questions, so I'll probably take those offline. Just one quick thing. Uh from what we have right now in the main branch, so we explicitly use the SHA-256 as the hasher. So to make it independent, do you want to remove those using the SHA library from SSG as well, or again, I'm not understanding this part.
Maybe I misunderstood. Remove what that contains the SHA-256. I didn't hear.
So, what Gajendra shared. So, right now, what I did was to make the SSZ operations take an agnostic hasher input type, which
Yeah.
could be SHA-256 or Poseidon. Earlier, that
Yeah.
was specifically bound to SHA-256. So, and uh, What I'm not understanding is what is meant by when we should take this out of the library itself. So I am assuming this was about Poseidon. So does that also mean we need to make it independent of the SHA hasher as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
You should just be able to, yeah, like the library should not know anything about Shadow 56 or Poseidon, and you just give it, you just passed the hashing algorithm by or the hasher by the client code.
got it,
Um,
got it.
it was designed for this, so it's also possible that the design was flawed, right? Yeah, so that's the general idea. Let me have a look at the PR. I'll ping you. I will do this after this call.
Sure, sure.
I can go next. So while Partha is on vacation, I was playing with DevNets. So there is issue 54, which has some concerns about finalization, why finalization for 5 clients fails if we lose only 1 client, but in fact it turned out we lose 2 clients, and if we have DevNet for 5 clients and we lose 2 clients, so we lose finality as well. So it's not enough. 3 clients are not enough. It's not the majority we need to reach to. So I ran the simulation for 4 clients without Lighthouse because it fails all the DevNet. And it worked well. So I just started the 4 clients and then stopped Zeam container, and the finality, we had finality, so it works. Then I also tried to run DevNet 5, oh, sorry, DevNet 1 with 5 clients. I had an updated image from Lighthouse, but it still fails. So I'm waiting currently the new image from Lighthouse. He's working on this. There are some issues with signature, I guess so I sent him logs. I was also working with the other clients um, for improvements on the logs. So some of the clients improved the logs, which is really helpful when I investigate the issues. So it will be easier now. And so currently I have new images from Clean, from Lantern, and I'm waiting for Lighthouse. So this is um, the main update I need to run the DevNet for 5 clients and check again. Meanwhile, we have an opportunity to check the syncing. Anshal, if you're interested, maybe we can just run for 4 clients and check how syncing works. If it's ready, we can do this. Let me know. If we have an image, we can check syncing while all the DevNet is stalled currently.
Yeah, sure, we can do
And
that. And I think like that is included in the latest release that Numpo made. I'll check once and let you know. But I think right now,
mhm.
Zeam is the only client that supports it. Ream and other Ream, I think definitely doesn't do it. I'm not sure about other clients.
We can simulate it for Zeam, for example, start the 3 clients and then start like with the delay Zeam and check if syncing works.
Yep, sure, we can do that.
And I have a question about syncing. For example, we have a DevNet for 4 clients, and we 1 client stopped, and for example, we lost the finality, but the head is still growing. How can we bring back finality? Do we need to risk, for example, the client got back, and how can we restore the finality? Do we need to request attestations from this missing client, or how it should work?
No, so if the majority of the clients are back, then justifications would start happening first of all, and then the finality would happen, a little bit later. So
But yeah, for
it also not
justifications,
happening.
if one client was absent, do we need to request attestations from it, or how we will reach the
No,
justification?
why?
No?
If the majority of the clients are there, justifications are not happening. I mean, I don't understand what is the problem.
No, if not the majority. If we lose the majority and then the client comes back, because we will already have syncing, so it means the client can join like at any time. And if we lose finality and the client comes back, how can we restore justification? Do we need to?
If client comes back and sync and start agreeing with the head that other people are seeing, then justification would have to happen automatically.
Okay, so we can check this scenario if syncing on Zeam like expected to work. We can check this. So for example,
Yeah. So you are the one who's taking lead on this, Katya?
yes, I can. If whenever like the image is ready, just let me know and we can play with it.
Image should be ready, right, Nupur?
Yes, I published an image yesterday. I created a release yesterday night. So if the changes were merged, and Anshul will confirm that. So if
Is it
the
the
Those
changes
one?
were
changes
done,
are those changes are
yes,
already merged
the
in the latest main, the syncing
yes.
one.
So the latest DevNet one image should have all the changes. It was published yesterday night.
Okay, I can try to run it today, and yeah, we'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can either post it on the channel or ping me on Telegram.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, Chaitanya.
Yep. So the starting to this. So the DevNet one image for Ream, I confirmed with the team as well. So since they have removed the flags, so if we're using Lean Quick Start, I raised the PR, but the default image that the latest, they only maintain one image, which is the latest, is always for now pointing to DevNet one. So that is yep. So since you also asked in the PR, the latest image is DevNet one for Ream as well.
Do you know if Ream has the syncing as well in their new image or not? You can
In
ask
the
them.
in the latest changes, I did have a look, so that I don't remember seeing anything like that. The latest few changes in the last week or two were just removal of flags and making it compile time feature.
I
Okay.
don't. But I think we should just try it with Zeam.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
agree. Okay, we'll do this.
All right. To yeah, Chaitanya. You can. Oh, we have already gone through you. Nupur.
Yeah. So for last week, I do not have any updates. The week before that, I I was creating some releases and doing some testings and some basic housekeeping. That's it from my side.
Thank you. My update has been that I looked into the pruning PRs for fork choice as well as rebasing the fork choice when the finalization is moving, so that our fork choice doesn't keep on growing and we don't OM. And I looked into other PRs to review and merge. So that was on my side. I think apart from that, looked into Anshul's PR for the spec uh, for aggregation. And yeah, I think Partha isn't here, but Partha was supposed to look uh, into a spec PR to make sure that state justification also gets pruned, which is a consensus object, and so that we needed a spec PR for that. Or until you were doing, or Chaitanya who was doing. I mean, Partha
Yeah.
asked me what to do, and I said some of you guys might be on it.
Yeah, he had asked me to do it. Maybe I'll pick it up during the weekend.
Okay, all right.
I also opened an issue with the latest bug, which I shared with Great Baba. It's like it's something on the request response from Zeam. I don't know. It just crashed, so I put the logs in the issue. So probably Great Baba will look into it later.
Guy said he's looking into it, right?
I'm not sure. He asked to create a issue, but I can look into it today whenever I'm free after this current work.
I don't
Sounds
know
good.
if we should delay it because just wait for a new lighthouse image because I don't know. It's it's on your
I mean,
side.
even if they send bad response, we shouldn't crash. So, Chitane,
Yes,
can you
yes.
make sure that at least we don't crash as of now?
Yes, you're right. So at least we just should not answer or whatever, but not crash.
Yep. Okay. Guillaume, you wanna go ahead?
Yeah, I don't have much to report. I was quite sick and otherwise engaged in family activities. But yeah, so I haven't really made any progress on the more like having more provers, but yeah, that's still on my list. Um, One thing I did work on was reviewing some PRs, especially on the SSZ side. So I said I would look at Chitani's PR with the hasher, and there was also one I think was from. Oh yeah, I just merged it, right. There was one from Kai, which I gave some feedback, and I just saw he had applied the feedback, so I just merged it. I will wait for Chitani's PR to be ready and merged, and I guess we should make another release just so that we can get that in Zeam. So that would be release 0.0.9. I think at some point when we are confident enough that we don't find this kind of issues in the library, we should release 1.0. But currently, currently it's good enough. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Guillaume. And so, if you guys have not seen, I don't think you might be in the, every one of you might be in the Lean Spec dev channel, where we were talking about what are the things to be done in 2026. So, apart from the aggregation that we are doing in DevNet 2, and then a little bit more iterations on the aggregation. So as per Toma, we should focus on fast finality algorithms, but so basically the aim would be to replace 3SF uh, and look into the research what is going on. But apart from that, I think these two things are okay to cover, but we need something other substantial fundamental pillar that we need to work on in the in the lean Ethereum. So, and do you guys have any ideas that you think we should focus on as lean Ethereum?
I mean, there's a few things we can do. The question is, is research going as fast as we can be? Because if we start focusing on something, we're gonna have to be receiving support from research, and the whole signature stuff is a bit up in the air. Like there's the whole peer-to-peer layer that's a bit up in the air. Well, don't get me started on the ZK stuff. Yeah, I don't know if we can really answer this question at this time. I think there should be a target for this coming months, like for January, to figure that out. But personally, I cannot answer that question.
Right. So I'm not sure whether you would be in the next Wednesday call, Guillaume, but maybe we should ask this question next Wednesday call that we have.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm checking my calendar. Yeah, I can be in the next call if we need. I mean, if you need me to be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea to sort of get a view of what are the fundamental things that we can do in 2026
Yeah. Okay.
for Lean Ethereum. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Cool. All right. Thanks, guys. And that will be all for today's call. Yeah. Katya?
Yeah, quick question about DevNet 2. So to launch DevNet 2, do we need all clients to implement all the changes like Poseidon and aggregated signatures? It's not backwards compatible, right? So do we need to wait for all the clients to be ready?
Yes, but we can start testing for DevNet 2 with whatever clients will get ready,
Yeah,
right?
got it. Yeah, makes sense. Yes. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Do we have a tentative timeline for that?
I will push for mid of January. When can we get our PRs done?
Oh, on the Zeam side,
Yeah.
think I think 3-4 days. I'll pick it up. It should not take more than that. I think we should first merge Guy's PR and then I can start working on that.
Which PR?
So he had addressed the changes that I had done in the PR earlier, which was like signature aggregation precursor, and I I think it was open until yesterday. If you haven't merged it today, I think I had sent you on the on
Oh,
Telegram.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. I'll take a look into it and merge it. And yeah, so I most likely Ream should be ready because because those guys have been working on it, so they should be ready soon. And so whenever we can be ready, I think we'll be able to do the DevNet too. All right, guys. Thank you for today's call, and let's start 2026 with a bang.
Yay, 2026.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you.
Happy New Year, everyone. Good
Yeah,
day.
take
Bye.
care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you in the next one.